Fred? What the hell are you? No! 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 What the hell are you doing out here, Fred? How did you get out here? If you're real, you better tell me right now!
Hello, and welcome to Friday Night Flicks. I'm Michael.
And I'm Jasmine.
Today we will be reviewing two films that have topped our list of favorite movies. The first movie is my Friday Night Flick choice, I Am Legend. Will Smith battles mutants in this slick, scary sci-fi flick. Dr. Robert Neville, the last man on the island of Manhattan in 2012, after an infection kills the city's population, is desperately trying to find a way to undo the plague's effects. Meanwhile, the scientists must also outrun the hairless mutants who have been transformed into rabid nocturnal predators by the virus, which was initially thought to have been a cure for cancer. Smash thriller features a buff Will Smith powering through an abandoned New York City, where weeds grow through cracks on Park Avenue, packs of wild deer leap through the streets, and where the Brooklyn Bridge has been demolished. The movie's quick action sequences bring on heart-pounding fear. This next clip has a hidden message that may help you understand the movie a little bit more.
Me? Yes, I was talking to you.
Can I just tell you that you was really great
Back then, those guards, they thought it was all that. Then you showed up and bam, they were tripping over themselves like babes in the woods. See that? That really made me feel good to see that.
Oh, that's great.
Really. Man, it's good to be free. Now, why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends?
But,
I don't have any friends.
and
I'm not going out there by myself. Hey, wait, I got a great idea. I'll stick with you.
You a mean green fighting machine. Together we'll scare the spit out anybody that crosses us.
I like Shrek.
That was really scary. And if you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath certainly...
In case you couldn't figure it out, Shrek was supposed to resemble Will Smith, and Donkey was supposed to resemble the woman and her child. And I like this movie because it really shows you how, without everyone else, we'd just be lonely and stuff.
By yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the movie. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I remember the first time I watched it, I was really surprised because I'm more used to Will Smith doing comedy or something not I Am Legend. Well, when I saw Pursuit of Happiness, yeah, but this one was really good and it was action and I was tuned in the entire time. It's I just wanted to know. It's what was going on and why was everyone missing and why is he the only person there? And I just thought it was a really good movie. It's it's my personal opinion, and I know you liked it too because obviously you picked it. Well, anyway, my Friday night flick has got to be the 90s classic Edward Scissorhands. Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands opens as an eccentric inventor, lovingly creates a son figure who he names Edward, played by Johnny Depp. Edward has all the essential ingredients to be a real boy except one thing. He has long and very sharp scissors that were only meant to be temporary hands. When the kindly inventor dies, Edward is left lonely and cursed with heavy metal for hands. He's eventually taken in by Peg Boggs, an Avon saleslady, who takes pity on him. Even though he can be careless with his scissor hands sometimes, Edward is a gentle soul, whose only wish is to be loved. His unplanned family, the Boggs, are limited to understanding him clearly, but he soon finds himself drawn to Peg's weary but sympathetic daughter, Kim, played by Winona Ryder, who at the time is dating the neighborhood bully, Jim. Meanwhile, Edward becomes a local celebrity for his strangeness and ability to trim hedges into figures and his unrivaled talent to cut hair. However, his new so-called friends turn their backs on him when Edward is accused of a crime that was set up by Kim's jealous boyfriend, Jim, after which his only supporters are Peg and Kim.
Thank you for not telling them that we...
You're welcome.
It must have been awful when they told you whose house it was.
I knew it was Jim's house.
You did?
Yes.
Well, then why'd you do it?
Because you asked me to.
Well, Edward Scissorhands is my favorite movie because it's so unique and different from anything I've ever seen, and it's a Tim Burton film, so it has to be good. And it's Johnny Depp. So what'd you think about it, Michael?
I thought it was pretty good overall, but the one thing I didn't understand is why didn't he give him actual hands in the beginning instead of like giving him scissors, like even to start off with? It seems like it would make more sense to just give the poor kid real hands.
Well, I think like the doctor was trying to the inventor was trying to give him like a, well, I don't know, like a lesson or something that like to really be human you kind of need hands, and then like step by step, it's like he was just trying to show him how to be a real boy. And then as his reward, he would get his hands, and then he would be like a real boy. But then the inventor dies, and then he doesn't have his real hands anymore because the inventor made it, but then Edward broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like his reward for because well, you have to watch the movie, but then the inventor makes Edward, and then he reads him stories and educates him, and then tries to teach him how to be a real boy. So it's yeah, he should have just had hands. Yeah. Okay. That's all the time we have for today. Friday Night Flicks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Michael.
Join us next week for more Friday Night Flick fun.